Good morning on this Wednesday. What a beautiful looking start to the day here on the Providence Skycam. Sunrise is technically at 7:11, but we're starting to see those magnificent colors coming up over the horizon. Taking a look at the camera here, it's just gorgeous over the capital city as we start the day, but looks aren't everything. It feels super cold this morning, not just because of the temperatures, we'll get to those in a second, but because of the wind. Satellite and radar are pretty quiet, nothing falling from the sky, but I'll tell you, it is most certainly cold enough for snow. As you can see off to our west, a couple of flurries, a few snow showers been present in the Berkshires the last 24 hours. But back to the temperatures. You know, these numbers are actually not far from where they should be this time of year. Our average low in Providence, for example, is 22 degrees right now. So 21, just 1 degree off the mark there. 21 degrees in North Kingstown. It's 23 right now in Taunton and New Bedford, and it's 18 in Smithfield. But this is where things get a little tough. It's going to be a windy day, and that keeps us feeling like we're in the single digits this morning, even the low teens. And later this afternoon, high temperatures are still below average here. Most of us hovering right around freezing. 31 in Providence, 32 in Newport, 31 in Westerly, and 32 in New Bedford. However, with the wind, it's going to feel like we're in the 20s just about all afternoon. So that's how you should be dressing today. Dress for numbers that begin with a 2 this afternoon, not numbers that begin with a 3. Now, this is going to fade as we get into the end of the week. Tomorrow's still cold, not quite as windy, but look at the weekend. The numbers are back into the 40s. That sounds cool, except we have a wet weekend ahead too. It's relatively unsettled these next few days. Just want to make a quick mention that we could see a flurry or a snow shower late tomorrow, but that's like a snack before a 5-course meal here. A couple of storms that we are watching into the weekend. The first one starts out here in the Ohio Valley. You can see all that moisture on Saturday morning, and then we get to Saturday evening. That's when the rain comes for us. Late afternoon, early evening, we start to see those showers come in. Make sure you have a plan B if you had outdoor plans on Saturday late in the day. Overnight, the rain gets a little more intense. This is not going to be an absolutely ridiculous storm with tons of rain and huge problems, but it is going to impact your plans if you had any late night Saturday or early morning Sunday plans. Now, the second part of this forecast is after the rain leaves us Sunday morning, there's a second area of low pressure, and that area could actually bring a little bit of snow to us as temperatures fall late Sunday night and early Monday morning. We're going to keep a close eye on that because the question that we're still asking at this point is how much snow is it going to be? Will it be a few flurries and a snow shower, or will it be a little more persistent? Of course, we'll have those answers here as the forecast continues on throughout the week. Now, the other thing I want to mention is I hear this thrown around all the time. One of my biggest pet peeves is when someone does that without context. So allow me to talk about the polar vortex. It's a huge buzz phrase in the meteorological world, but basically what it is an area of kind of tight-knit cold air over both poles, north and south. But every once in a while, when the jet stream weakens, that area of cold air gets a little less tight and it starts to wobble into North America. It's nothing to get too, I'd say, excited about, but it's going to get cold. That's really all it is. Just be prepared as we get into this coming week when temperatures fall to the low 20s by the time we get to Tuesday.